What is up, motherfuckers? Welcome to fucking Dev Nation Live Radio here. It is 2:11 Eastern Standard Time, and I am just booting this shit up, trying to figure out what is up, what is down. Season 2 is well underway. It's week 10, I don't know if I mentioned that already, but we are balling out. I'm just fucking, like I say, just kind of booting my shit up here, blah, 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 blah. I need a Twitch window up, that's what I need. My bad. Let me put this over here off to the side. They say we're just about to get things rocking and rolling here in a minute, letting everybody settle in, join the telecast, blah, 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 blah. I'm all booted up in here in Madden. We got some fucking beats going. It's what, Saturday? November 10th here. I'm up in central New York. Your host here on Dev Nation Live Radio, the Dr. Ice Punch here. Welcome to the fucking show. You can see the real version of myself there on the Xbox stream, where I'm just fat and I wear a hoodie and I just bang on a computer all day long and don't give a fuck. Who just joined? I heard a beep. Sound off. It looks like we got Billy maybe possibly joining in. Love to listen to what the hell he has to say. Although it looks like This motherfucker is muted. I don't know if it's a server mute, Billig, or you got your own shit muted, but that's what it looks like 'cause it's going down. So, let me know on Twitch chat what's up, and I'll see if I can get you fucking up in this bitch here. What do we got here? Anybody else popped in? There we got Alvin's little brother here. He's in. He's coughing. What do I gotta do here?
Yo, what?
What's going on, brother?
Can't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Well, he can hear you, however, I may be hearing you twice. Let me see if I can do this.
Yo, Mega, boy, you tried.
What's up? Hold up. I got a naked wife here and a baby to my left. Hold it down for me. I can't pause it.
I can't pause it.
Drop her off. Listen, you're the one that's gonna be like, gotta deal with that thing. What's up? Omega there, you're muted. Are you trying to fucking pop in, Billy? What's the deal?
Yeah, I had a question for you.
Oh, okay, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm outside, so I might on speakerphone.
No, you're loud and clear. We got the Cleveland owner here up in the booth.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
The 1-7 Cleveland Brownies.
You're 1-7, dude.
I'm disgusted. I don't want to talk about this year.
You mean, did I play you this year? It was last year I beat you.
No, it was this year. You didn't beat me, all right? It was.
I lurked you like I lurk everybody else. Keep going. Anyway, you got a question?
All right, so I figured I wouldn't type this out. I'd just ask you. So the Colts are at work. What are the chances that we can extend tonight by any chance?
There is rumor of an extension, and there's rumor of it. When do you need the extension till? Do you need it till 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Do you need it till Sunday morning? Like, I need to know when you need the extension till, and then I can, whatever.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. It's definitely tonight. It's not till tomorrow. And then the problem is, I don't think either of us are playoff teams right now. But I do want to play. So, I'll find out the exact time. I'll get back to you. But it's possible, you're saying?
I think, yeah. I mean, there's always a possibility for, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're both not playoff teams, it's possible. There's always a possibility.
All right.
So, because I think, honestly, actually, Omar had just written something about that he might be able to play. Somewhere he wrote that he could possibly play his game, or his game might need an extension too. So I think we're also waiting on the Carolina game. So I gotta double check with everybody what the hell's going on. Anybody in the committee on this bitch?
All right.
Somebody sound in on fucking Discord, or not Discord, either Discord audio or on Twitch chat here live in the feed. You gonna stay on here and fucking yap, or you just had the one question?
No, I'm here to yap, man. I got 20 minutes right now, so I'm here
he's got 20 minutes. Well, we're an audience-driven show, so with that being said, what the fuck? What's going on? What's on your radar? What's the deal? You're 1-7. You want to talk about yourself?
You just broke up. What did you say?
Oh, I said you're. Do you want to talk about yourself? Do you want to talk about what's on your agenda? What you got? I'll give you the 20 minutes. We'll go over whatever you want. We may have Billig was in and he's out. He's out, but he might be back. Again, we're in week 10. We had some shit go down. We had some rule changes. Blah, 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 blah. We're 7 weeks away from the playoffs. Had some good shit go down this week. The Saints take a loss. The Broncos take a loss. The Bears have a good game to stay 8-1. The Eagles squeak out a win versus the Packers. I beat Brendo last night. It looks like I won by 1, but I think he threw a touchdown with no time remaining to make it a whatever 2-point game. Then I think I even got 2-point conversion or a 3-point game. I can't remember what happened, but I blacked out. Raiders, Vikings, whatever. Redskins beat the Cowboys, so Bugsy takes a fucking loss. That hurts. I don't know if Team Trife is on the horn. And then, you know, Jake just beats up on Shrewsky, who's 5-4. One slip up. I don't know if he can miss the playoffs. We'll have to look at the records. I haven't checked out the standings in mega detail in a minute, so I don't quite know what the deal is. But I say we'll have to look at where the defending undefeated Super Bowl champ, who's now got a slew of losses, he's just been slumming it. What's the conference look like down there in the trash NFC? And I only say that because I'm an AFC dude. Bears, New Orleans. Oh, Seattle's still winning. They're still winning their division with 5-4. Yo, Ramon, Shrewsky, get yourself together. And then who's Tampa Bay now? I blacked out. Oh, is that Moran? I don't know what the fuck he's doing with his life. Let me check the divisions out. We're just quickly highlighting the NFC West. Alvin, the Niners and Rams. Bunch of 5-4 squads. Goodness God. Hopefully there's some drama at the end of the season for you guys. And that's not just a lockup. We got 8 people online. Who's on the horn? Welcome to the show.
Yo.
You're back. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, what up, boy? When you doing my Twitch?
I can do your Twitch here off to the side if you want me to. But basically the only time it needs to be done is when you're before your like next game, whatever. Before you next have to Twitch. But I can log in. You don't even.
Barely hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can barely.
Shit. I can hear you just fine.
I got to try his iPhone.
Alright. Billy, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if it was you or me, but I had to disconnect. So.
Yeah, it's a
Let me do the voice chat.
It's a streaming chat, so what do we got in here? I got KG fan also, he's on the chat.
What's up with them Cardinals, boy? How you
I can hear somebody in the background there. Alvin's, I gotta help out a kid here who doesn't fucking have his Twitch set up, blah, 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 blah. Give me 14 seconds.
Yeah, let me know if you hear me lagging or anything. Cause I think it's my phone because I stepped outside for a minute.
You sound fine to me. Do I sound alright to you? You sound alright.
You every once in a while you break up, but I think it's me. I mean, I could be wrong unless anybody on the Twitch channel.
I'm on my Discord audio. I could always disconnect and pop back. It'll take me. Hang on, let's see what happens.
Honestly, it sounds like it's me. Unless here, talk now.
I'm right back. Here we go.
You sound good to me now.
Now I have a fucking echo. That's good. What the fuck do I got here? So now I can. No, I'm just sitting here far down. Yeah, now you did. Hold on, I'm gonna pop out, pop back in. Give me 2 seconds. And we got Dev Nation live here. Our shit is up. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Of course, you're for some reason I have a fucking echo for you, but I'll deal with it. It's all good, I guess. We got a new kid in the league. He doesn't know how to archive his broadcast. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to help him out here. Get him pointed in the right direction. Don't even know. He's the new Jags owner. Alvin's bro. Channels and videos. Where do we even go to do this? Archive broadcast. I don't even know where the setting is myself now that I'm sitting here. Security and privacy, profile, update, email.
Wait, how join?
Say it again.
How new is he? Like, when did
he join the league? A few weeks back there when we lost. Who'd we lose? CL Walker. He was kind of I
just want to make sure I'm not speaking to someone new now.
Yeah, no, he was kind of just CL Walker was just kind of out of the loop. Where the hell is the channels and videos, video banner, block hyperlink, email? I don't even know where it says to archive your broadcast. It might be Omega right there with the echo. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got a little bit of an echo. Here's our home page. I just have to close the app and reopen it. That'll possibly do it. What do we got here? We got 8 people online. We're still kind of getting going. It's 2:25, and I have no idea how to enable the stupid. This archive boss. Says he's muted on Discord.
Yeah, I muted myself. You still hearing that echo?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Navigate to the video manager. Select a past broadcast. What the fuck is this?
Let me know when you're ready. I got a few questions for you.
Yo, fire up the questions. I'm over here just literally trying to.
Alright, question number 1 for you.
Okay, question number 1.
Player worth 2 first-round picks in your eyes.
Oh, you want to know about? We want to get into the to the new drama here.
I'm just asking the question. I'm not bringing up any drama or anything. Just asking you personally.
Yeah, no. I mean, personally, like when the trade went down, the D tackle for 2 first-round picks, I did not feel that was. I mean, I wasn't flipping out about it and shit like that, but I didn't feel that. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was worth it. I mean, I know he had like 96 strength or whatever, but yeah, no chance, no way.
All right, so if he was worth 2, I think he was what, 2 first-round picks and plus some.
I think it was just a 2 first. I think it was just a 2 first-round picks.
Okay. So I don't even think that guy's. Is he even a 90 rating?
No, his rating was like an 80. It was The rating was low. Blah 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 blah.
So with trades like that going through the trade committee,
yep.
Who looks at that? I mean, from the committee, the actual committee members, you guys actually looking and saying who approved that? Like, how does the process work?
So, have you seen our latest post update? Blah blah blah. Have you seen the new process? Are you up to date on that?
No, I haven't. Maybe you can talk me through that.
Oh, okay. So, what we had was, let me just explain the situation. There's the announcement on your. I don't know if you're actually watching Twitch or just listening on the audio, Billy.
No, just because I'm on my cell phone right now and I'm outside. I'm just listening in.
Okay, so this is what goes on. In the past, what we had done is we set up a trade committee because we were getting so much traffic for trades that it was hard for us to just work our own jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? The committee is real busy, so we were like, these trades are just nonstop. So we were like, too much. So we stood up our own, you know what I'm saying, trade committee to review these things, and they need a majority. I think it's 3 people, 3 out of 5, to pass a trade. It's weird. It's weird how it works, but like, because people aren't available 24/7 to do this shit and to keep shit moving, to get a majority in the league, like on a committee vote, you don't even need you don't need a majority. You just need like half the votes. That's the majority. So like in the committee there's 6 guys. when we vote on something, if 3 people vote yes, it's a go. It's weird because if you could get 3 people to vote no, it's like whoever votes first gets priority because people are out of pocket. Anyway, the trade committee consists of 4 dudes and then 1 additional guy from the committee themselves. So we did have a committee member on the trade committee. He was the head of it. Regardless of what goes down.
Who was that? Who was it? Can you tell? Can you say it?
I mean, it's not, it's public knowledge if you just go to our about and whatnot that,
Well, you don't want to announce it.
Well, no, listen, I'll announce it. Qual is the head of the trade committee. He runs the shit. So, but the thing is that he can, right? If a trade comes through, he's 1 vote on the trade committee. If he votes to decline it, 4 other guys can approve it, and it still gets approved, right? Even though he's on the committee, he doesn't have any more of a say. I mean, he's the chair.
Majority wins.
Right, and he can like kind of wrangle these guys up and say, "This is a bad trade, whatever." But the guys, who else is on it? Levy's on it. Frizza is on the trade committee. The guys are all labeled there. The TC in the league. I don't know if you've ever noticed it. The TC in front of the names.
Yeah.
Max was on it, got himself kicked off. Billy's on the trade committee. Right, and these guys field like dumbass shit all day long. No one's ever happy, right? They're constantly getting beat up and crap. They're just it's a tough job. It's a thankless job, like we've posted, right? No one's ever happy. Anyway, the trade comes to them, and it gets approved one way or the other. So then it gets, and then these guys have approved lots and lots and lots of trades. So they get done approving the trade, and it drops, and people aren't happy, right? Long story short, people are not thrilled about this at all, and they're like, how's it, blah, 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 blah. So we've never reversed a trade or anything like that, and we, discussed, a few committee members were like, we're not really, this is, we weren't very thrilled, but, what can we do? Anyway, Sadler had gotten with a bunch of the guys from the league, and they had written up a petition, and everybody signed.
I was part of it.
Okay, so the petition gets organized, and whatever, Sadler gets everybody to, they draft this document on, hey, we want a process change, and or we want this trade reversed. And so we've always been kind of a if the league wants to have like a 10-10 rule or wants to have this rule, like we've tried to, we always the committee tries to do what we think would be in the league's best interest, and somehow we just kind of lost the beat on what, on the I guess the trade process, or we needed more eyes. I'm not really sure, but nobody was happy. People were kind of irritated, like for a few weeks in a row, with some trades and stuff like that. And so we took the petition to heart because it was a fairly large number of dudes that signed it. And then there was a couple guys in the committee that weren't really crazy about the trade anyway. And it's like, well, how do we not undermine the trade committee? How do we not kick ourselves in the ass? Blah, 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 blah. Again, trying to make everything fair for everybody. We don't want everyone to be like irate. And so the committee was basically, we put this on ourselves, not the trade committee. We put it on ourselves for just the whole thing. And we voted internally that basically with the league being so adamant against the trade, and then a majority of the committee members also being a member of the trade, not the trade committee, just the committee, we actually thought it was the best idea to actually overturn the trade and reverse it. So the trade has been reversed. And now, moving forward, to get more eyes on trades, to make sure this doesn't happen again and again, there's lots and lots of trades that come through, and no one's ever, everyone has a different opinion, so you're never going to keep everybody happy. But, again, this one was just kind of like slipped through the cracks, and, got to take into account who's trading what, if Jake or Shane or real good guys are trading with guys who aren't as good. It's the value of players may or may not be different, and it's just there's a whole lot of that goes into it. And again, everybody has kind of a different opinion. But now, when there is a blockbuster trade that goes through, so 2 first-round picks or 285 overall players, now those blockbuster trades have to include 2 additional committee members. So now the trades will be reviewed, not kind of the, smaller trades, but our big blockbuster trades with multiple first-round picks are going to be reviewed by a team of 7 guys, 3 guys from the committee, Qual, and 2 people that are willing to volunteer their time from the committee, and the 4 guys from the trade committee, which Qual consists of. So it's a 5-man plus a 2-man team. And additionally, let's say the 4 guys that are in the trade committee vote to approve the trade, and 3 guys from the committee all vote no, then the trade won't pass, because there needs to be at least 1 committee member vote that endorses the trade, or it can't go through. So you need a 4-person majority, and then, like I say, Qual or one of the committee members will, so basically if Billy, Frizza, Levi, and who's the last guy on the trade committee? Who am I missing? So many names. I'm sorry, I'm missing Sean. Sean's on there too, so Sean's on there. So Sean, Levi.
Wait, who's the Colts? Is he Sean?
No, that's Levi. Okay. Sean's the Eagles. And like I say, if those guys vote to approve one of these blockbuster trades and there's no committee member signing off on it, then it can't go through. There's also going to be a trade denial grievance procedure where you can throw a challenge flag if your trade is declined. We haven't worked out the details, but this is basically a formalized version of what the rules are if a petition were a majority of the league, so the petition had potentially 22 guys to sign it because 10 guys are on the committee and the trade committee, so those guys weren't consulted. And I think they had 19 or 20 guys to sign the thing or something like that.
Got it.
But like I say, if anything ever lands on our doorstep again that has 15 people on it, 15 out of 22, which is 2/3 vote, will obviously we have to address it. That being said, probably shouldn't happen because we're all fairly reasonable and should consider value somewhat similar with 7 guys looking at a trade, and so that's kind of the big change.
Well, here's the thing, though. Yep. This is my thought process, because every trade, no matter what, someone's going to be upset saying it wasn't fair.
Sure.
But in some capacity, every trade I've been talking with people are saying someone's trying to rip you off in their own way, right? Because it depends on what you value your first-round picks. Because you can get a first-round pick and you get a decent guy, or you can get a superstar, and it is what it is. So if people want to take a chance, then it's their chance to make. So in some capacity, you're going to say, okay, this guy's taking a chance on the first-round pick over, let's just say, Myles Garrett, whatever it is, right?
Yep.
But what is it? 2 first-round picks actually makes it a blockbuster trade. What actually equals a blockbuster trade?
A blockbuster trade is any deal where one team is receiving 2 first-round picks and or 85 and or 2 85 plus overall players. So
if I do let's just say Jarvis Landry and let's say Carlos Hyde is over 85. He's probably not, but if he was, for Jalen Ramsey, okay? Maybe that's not fair, I'm just saying, but if it's 2 plus 85 guys, this would have to be approved by 2 extra committee members.
The way it's written here is that appears to be the case. If you have 2 85 overall players in a trade or 2 first-round picks, then you're gonna get it goes up to the big boys. You got 7 guys on the that are gonna vote on it.
Got it. All right, that makes sense.
I
think that was, yeah.
So
does it matter who from the committee or anyone from the committee, whoever's available?
Yeah, it's honestly.
Does Omar count?
Does Omar?
It's a valid question.
Omar does count, and Omar is a big roster dude. So it's weird because I'm not a big roster guy. Not I don't pay attention, because I do. You can't be good at the game without understanding the rosters and stuff like that. I always feel inclined to like weigh in and go down to the mega nitty-gritty details like some of the guys on our committee like to do. They really get wound up about rosters. Omar, Shane, and Trevor, he's real big on rosters too. He doesn't complain as much as the other two. But I mean, I can't imagine, like, you know, I'm sure when the things come in, Omar or Shane or probably Trevor. I mean, Rev is also, like, he's very knowledgeable in the rosters. He's not as opinionated. I mean, I personally don't want to fucking see this shit. I am so busy with the stream. Welcome to the show, and then my own games, blah blah blah. I mean, but like I say, if nobody's around, I'm definitely gonna pop in and give you the. Oh Jesus, what do we got here? Oh, I'm just getting the update on Levi's game. That's a private chat. So they say whoever's around and whoever has the cycles to review the trade. You know, I mean, if people are if Omar's fucking out of, you know what I'm saying, at work, and Trevor's on vacation or Shane, you know what I'm saying, that we're usually pretty fucking busy. So if we can get two of the dudes to look at it, that's what goes on. Yeah. Whoever wants to take it.
Got it. Also, is there a age limit to who joins the league? Like, are we gonna allow like young 15-year-olds in this league?
So Alvin's brother, I believe, is the youngest member of the league. It's a good question, I guess. Never thought about an age limit. I think he's young. It's a word on the street. I could be totally making that up. I heard he's a young kid, and that's that. I don't know. I'll have to bring that up to the committee. We'll have to post that one on chat. Is there an age limit to the league? But if there is, I guess right now it's 16 because I think that's how old the kid is. That's kind of a funny question. I'm not sure if you're actually serious or not, but that's cute.
I'm serious. I just don't want this to be like.
No. Whatchamacallit? What do we got here? Yeah, no, I mean,
Alvin's Alvin, so he gets I guess his family gets different. I personally don't want children. Really. That's me. But I'm asking.
Right, I mean, it's a mature channel. I mean, I'm on here just belligerent all the time, just saying all sorts of fucked up shit. So yeah. Well, yeah, it's definitely a mature channel. We have KG fan on, and he's asking about the NFC East and the NFC South. I don't know if you care to. You got any? Wait, what else you got? You got more questions, Billy?
No, let's go with that one. I'm happy to. I think AFC's NFC East. I got Cowboys, obviously.
You got the Cowboys, even though they're reeling right now.
I don't know. I just like. Every time I watch his game, I just like the way he plays.
Right, but that being said, he just lost to, I think, the Skins. So the Cowboys are 4-5, and they are a game back of the Giants, who are at 5-4, and the Eagles have won a couple straight, climbing out of their hole. They actually just beat me, and I'm sick about the loss.
The Giants beat you?
The Eagles beat me.
Oh, the Eagles. Ugh.
Yeah, and AJ says, yeah, we can talk about it for a little bit. Sean beat me. It was 9-6. I couldn't. I was literally my whole team was like hungover. It was the most fucked up game. I don't know what to tell you, man. I just got fucking. It was rough, dude. That's all I can say.
I'll tell you what, cover 3 against you, and I think everyone's good. There's just a little hint there for everybody else.
Well, play cover 3 versus me?
Yeah. I think you're trash against cover 3. Cover 2 is where you hit deep middle. That's kind of your thing.
That is true. I'm really good at cover 2 because I'm an expert at it. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a few weeks, and I have really upped my cover 3 attack is pretty good now. It's tough, man. It's tough to attack. I'm moving the ball versus pretty much anything at this point. I'm still a little rough at the surprise man blitz, but I'm getting better at it. I threw a touchdown pass last night versus Brendan, just barely got the ball out of my hands, and to seal the game with a pretty big baller blitz versus me. But yeah, I cover 3. I got some nasty shit to the sidelines now, and then some money routes. I say I'm pretty manned up versus cover 2, cover 3. I say it's hard to defend, or it's hard to I say I gotta shoot myself in the foot. It's about the only way that I keep going.
Yeah. My thought process when it comes to Madden and how you win games. First of all, offense is important in any Madden. I honestly believe. I tried so hard having Myles Garrett and saying, okay, I have Myles Garrett. I can just rush forward, put everyone else in zone or man.
Yep.
And it's just not working the way I thought it would. It's
okay.
Myles Garrett every once in a while, probably every 20 downs or 20 plays, he'll have some rush. He'll probably get sacked every 20 plays, but it's just not enough. So you have to constantly blitz in this Madden. It's ridiculous. But if you have a good offensive line, it changes the game. Like your offense you don't even need good receivers. You'll be fine.
So
that's our scrambling quarterback.
The scramble quarterback, I have a really good one. I traded a lot to get him, and yep, I did, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat because my record is immensely better since the trade, and I lead the league with the lowest amount of interceptions. Watson's, he can run, and the best thing about it is that when he's on the run, he doesn't really throw like wild fucking balls. I mean, his accuracy is really high, and it's, in my opinion, at some point, I don't know if I'm gonna win a Super Bowl or win a couple playoff games, whatever, but that's important to be able to, in my opinion, have a really good quarterback in Madden, and that's just the way I feel.
Have you ever heard the Ravens yet?
I did, and it's a sore subject. I played the Ravens in week 1. I played the Ravens in week 1, and I gave up like 500 yards of offense. Hold on. And I lost. It was like 35 to whatever, but it was like 21-18 with like a minute 50 to go, and I had the ball, and I was driving, and I ended up losing by, for 17 points or something like that, because I threw like a pick 6 or fumbled the ball. I don't know what happened, but the Ravens, I played Al in season 6 in Madden 18, or no, I played him in Madden 18 season 6. I played him in week 17, and I let him beat me. Just kind of fucking dogged the game, and I played all my subs, and then I played him in the playoffs, and I ended up beating him and Jake back to back. I thumped him, and I actually have a good record versus Al, or whatchamacallit? Al. I think actually this season 1 was the season 1. This year was the first year he's actually beaten me. So there's my daughter. She's up in the stream. I don't know what was going on, but here's the deal. Here's what happened versus the Ravens. We were coming off the postseason there, and the postseason is like 4 weeks of nonsense, and you're just chilling. So like all of us that don't make the playoffs are just on the bench, and I'm not. If I don't play my Dev Nation games, I'm like I have dad status here. Oh, here. Are you just gonna try to leave her with me?
I gotta get ready. She just wants to be held.
I cannot deal with. I cannot be.
I can't deal with her dog. Hi.
No, You have
Hello.
to.
She just wants to sit and look.
She wants to sit and look. I have a little present here now. We got. Oh, Al's on. I got Al. Here we go. I know I gotta say a bunch of fucked up shit to get Al. What do you, man? You can't leave her with me.
Oh my god! Seriously, you
Yeah.
can't help me out.
No. Listen.
You can't help me out.
He's
All you can
working.
do is be held.
I'm working. That's what the people said.
He's
I want
working.
to see the subs. I don't believe.
She doesn't want to see the subs. Listen, we've only played. Al's right. We played 3 times. We had one big playoff game and he beat me. But listen, what goes on here is that if I'm not playing my Dev Nation live games, I'm a fucking dad. I'm not on here playing Madden Ultimate Team. I'm not playing ranked games. If I'm not playing my Dev Nation, I'm not in 13 leagues. I play my games in this league and I lab for them. That's about it, right? And if I'm not playing these games, I mean, I get a little rusty. Al comes out of the playoffs, blah 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 blah. I haven't played a Madden game in like how many? There's been patches, blah 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 blah. And what was I gonna say? Yo, I just was mega rusty, and Al hit me for 2. I called cover 2 a few times. He hit me with like 2 80-yard cover 2 bombs, and then he had like a screen pass that went for 60. So he had like 3 plays that went for 21 points, and they were like 225 yards of offense. And I was just sick to my stomach. I still like fought back and whatnot. Not saying like
Wait, real quick. Am I echoing? Echo when I talk?
Apparently, you have a echo for everybody else. I don't hear it.
All right, I'll put myself up now.
Let me see.
I wonder if I have you on speaker. Maybe they hear you talk. The one you talk wasn't put on mute.
I'm not quite sure why he's echoing. I mean, AJ's on here all the time. It's got to be Billig's connection. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's his Discord. Anybody else out there? Because I can join in. Hold on a second. So, Bill, you still there? Oh shit!
No, I'm there. I put myself on mute. So they didn't hear the echo.
I wonder if it is. Does like I say? Does he? I'm wondering if you echo when you talk. I could probably listen in here real quick. So yeah. So back to Al. What's the records there? Al's, I mean, he has some plays that he runs in the red zone. He runs with his quarterback. He's number 1 in rushing. That's going to be huge for you. He's throwing the ball 200 yards a game. He's scoring a lot of points. I mean, he has these plays. He has a lot of like money plays that he runs on offense. That if you, like I say, I just gave up 2 super easy posts, like, to a fast wide receiver, and it's just like just kind of a rookie bonehead move, and I just like had fallen asleep, a couple times, and Al's not even really that great of a thrower, but we'll say with that quarterback, blah 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 blah, and I say the rush, you just gotta shut down the running game, and then you can kind of. You'll do okay. That being said, the best part about the Ravens is their defense, because Al has a lot of like real money blitzes. He obviously spends some time in the game, and so he's gonna keep like the pressure on you, and he just forces people into like doing dumb shit. So, like you say, we'll have to see what goes on with. I mean, I'd love to play Al in the playoffs. Get a rematch, or like I say, let's see Al versus Max. Al versus Trevor if he gets there, Al versus Shane if he can fucking make his way to the playoffs. But those, Al versus me, Shane, Trevor, and Max, they should be good games. It's not like Al is better than any of us. So, like, what do you got? I mean, I know you had like the mega meltdown versus Al. What's your opinion? We want to chime in.
Al just thinks run first, and then you know what? Al is this. This is what I think. Al goes. He'll look at the defense, because I feel like he plays probably more often than most of us. He'll look at the defense and say, okay, I got B and I got RB for this play. And if those don't work, he'll run every time. And having such a fast quarterback, he can add extra time, and that therefore it's just going to be dangerous for any defense. So. I can't really play with them. My defense is trash. I don't know what the hell's going on this year. I really don't. I gotta figure it out. I gotta watch the number 1 defense team. I don't even know who that is right now.
So we can show you here in the stream. I'll pull up the stats. What do we call it? We got number 1. I'm guessing this is probably Max or Jake. Although, you know what? I think it actually might even be Sean. The Eagles are just ridiculous. Defense, total defense. Ramon is number 1 in total defense for yardage. It's Ramon in Philly. Apparently Ramon runs some type of fucked up blitz.
Ramon is top?
Ramon he gives the lowest amount of yards. Ramon, Philly, Seattle, Miami, Dallas. So it's Bugsy, Max, Jake, Sean. And Sean he just plays slow as hell and runs the ball. And then and then Ramon apparently has some type of glitch blitz that people complain about, but no one's ever brought a clip to the league, so it's
Ramon is the most shady player I've known.
Rev is in,
like 3 years.
Rev is in top 6, Green Bay 7. I'm just outside. I'm sitting in there at 8. Baltimore is not even in the top 10 with 271. I mean, you can throw the ball. I threw the ball 300 yards versus Al. I threw the ball like crazy because he does blitz so much that you can get big plays, but it's like a double-edged sword. If he
he plays well switching. So what I do, and I shouldn't even say this, but I say, me and Tommy stay, we stay our middle linebacker all the time. We compare stats to our middle linebackers of the year.
Yep.
So we stay our middle linebackers the entire time, unless of course like the D line is about to sack quarterback, we'll switch real fast. But something that Al does well, or some other players in my division do well, is they switch to like cornerback or safety mid-play, and they make a play and intercept the ball from there. So that honestly makes a huge difference. And that's kind of another level. I don't do that on purpose, but it is what it is.
Can you say that again? What do you do?
So let's just say that no matter what, Tommy and I, we stick with our middle linebacker. So we will use our middle linebacker for the entire play.
Yeah.
So Tommy and I compare at the end of the year. We've done this since we were children, before they're even online. We compare. We used to play the same season, or we used to play Madden when we were 3 years old, and we compare stats, saying, "All right, I got more tackles, you got more sacks, whatever it is."
Yeah.
But other players, because me and Tommy do that, we have this advantage. Someone like Al will switch over to, let's say, mid. They'll start in the middle linebacker, and they'll get the flat on the left end. If the quarterback rolls out right, they'll switch their player to like the safety or to the lineman, whatever it is, and make a play with that player. Whereas I will stay my middle linebacker the entire play, and it makes a huge difference. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been saying this about myself for a long time. I'm like, I'm not even trying to be the best middle linebacker, but I have a campaign. I just started it up this season. Dude, there's nobody who's lurking better in Dev Nation than me right now. I am a ferocious lurker right now. I have intercepted.
Bring your stats up. I'll go to Twitch right
now. It's not even the thing is, it's not even about the numbers, because if you play like bad dudes, blah 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 blah. Let me get up the team stats just for shits and giggles though.
I'm bringing up my Twitch right now.
Bring up your Twitch. I'll bring up the team stats. So I have taken the ball from people.
What team is Cage?
He's Tennessee. He's the Titans.
Trash. Okay. Let's
move on. Apparently Billig still has a fucking.
Are you Hightower or do you play?
I play as. That's the thing. I change who I play. Yeah, I can hear you fine. I got you. I change who I play constantly. That's my thing. What do we have here? Interceptions on defense.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. So here's the list of the top picks in the league. We might have lost somebody. Waiting for Billy to get back. He comes in. You're back, dude.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, so I missed honestly everything you said since.
No, listen, I didn't talk. Listen, I'm not a moron. I got all my shit up here. I see when you drop off.
All right.
Yeah. So, I got Twitch up. I got sorted now by the most interceptions in the league, and we have Denver, who's just been Frito's like just nuts. He's been just blitzing everybody, terrorizing the West. The Jaguars, they got the real good roster, whatever, blah blah blah. And this is a real surprise to me, honestly. Real surprise. Jacksonville there is up with 28, and again, they're playing versus like Kiko and shit like that, so they're gonna be up there.
we gotta not count that. I gotta be honest.
Okay.
Like if I Kiko, I'd probably have 50.
Well, if you're playing Kiko and Levy here, Levy's just fucking throwing the ball into coverage constantly. He has no idea what he's doing. Now Trevor is at 26, and I'll tell you what, this is odd because this motherfucker has been in the basement with interceptions. He's been absolutely terrible at getting picks. In season 1, he was really low in the league. He actually for a few of the last few seasons in Madden 18, he was terrible at getting interceptions. And you know what though? Trevor also gets picks, but he never blitzes. So see how he has like 17 sacks? He's mega low in sacks. So he'll be up there in ints, but again, with Trevor, you just have to know that like you just don't throw it so fast because it ain't no pressure ever coming, right?
Yeah.
He's never gonna blitz you. Let's look at sacks here. If we look at sacks, we got Arizona got 43. Scroll down to the bottom of the league. Buffalo is 17 sacks, dude. Never send him pressure, dude. He's just lurking the whole game, so you just know, right? Just don't be a moron and just wait a little bit, and somebody will come.
Wait. You play more? What do you mainly play? You play more cover 3, cover 2. Man, what do you used to play?
I mean, this year I'm playing more like cover 3 and shit because cover 2 is a little like cover 2. Whatever. I mean, you got that deep middle. It can be a concern. And like I say, I try to mix it up with like cover 2, cover 3, and I actually do play a lot of cover 4. So I'm like cover 2, 3, 4, like
Yeah.
And then I have a bunch of like cover 3 blitzes, some cover 2 blitzes, and I have a bunch of man blitzes, and I have a bunch of like bear and like 4-4. Like I run a lot of shit. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying like I run like the most dynamic defense in the league, but I do have like a lot of situational, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of packages. I have like some cover ones. I do a lot of manual adjustments. But dude, see right here, look at Denver, Jacksonville. Now we're sort of by interceptions. I'm surprised we don't see a Trifus up here. But see, there's no Trifus in the top, not even in the top 10 right now. I can't believe this. Max only has 19 interceptions.
Where am I at? You go look. I mean, I'm like 15 seconds behind you.
You got 14 interceptions. Where the fuck is Jake? Am I blind? Am I not counting somebody? Where's Seattle? Seattle, well, he's got a bunch of Sims probably, right? Seattle's down there at 15. Me and Trevor here up in the 3 and 4. I got 25. He's got 26. Yeah. So we're in the top 5. I got 32 sacks, so I got almost double the sacks he has. No, there's Baltimore at 6. Never mind. Sorry, Bugs. There is a Trifus. So Al's got 24 picks and 32 sacks. He's right there with me. I mean, and again, I don't know who, like I say, who's the best middle linebacker, sacks, this and that, blah, blah. But yo, my lurk game right now. I mean, I took the ball away from you in the end zone twice. Yeah. I took it away from Sadler last night twice. I intercepted Shane on five lurks myself, my own dude. 5 interceptions. What else I got? I grabbed a couple from Philly. I didn't do. It's weird because I was really playing at a high level with my user, getting lurks at the end of Madden or season 1, and I just was off, and I just shit myself versus Al. I may even have had some sacks there, but I have been. I grabbed a bunch from Bugsy. Where's my fucking standings? I have just been a lurking machine, and I have just been taking the ball from people like crazy. What do I got?
Let me go to your middle linebacker stats, like individual stats.
Yeah, so this is the thing though, is I don't really.
Oh, you switched, right? Okay.
Well, and I also, so here's my answer, right? I'm pulling them up. You're a little bit behind. My interceptions, I got 3 with one linebacker, and I actually play as a safety a lot. I be a safety when guys get into the red zone. So I have 7 interceptions with this. Not me, like literally personally. I'm sure some of these are the computer, but I have 2 with a safety, 2 with another linebacker, 3 with another safety, 2 with another linebacker, 6 with another linebacker, and then there's 1 pick from a corner, another pick from a corner, and 1 pick from Dante Hightower. So between what I'm gonna be, I play as Rivers, Harmon, Vigil, Gilchrist, Seawright. And those guys have a shitload of interceptions. They have.
Patrick Chung had 0. Is he still on your team?
Yeah, and Chung is. I don't know if he's even starting right now. He's only got 3 tackles on the season, which is. That's pretty bad.
What the fuck?
Chung might be sitting the bench. Who's playing safety for me?
Can you check his stats? I'm not stats attributes.
I think I have somebody else playing. Yeah, here's Chung. Here he is, 32, 10 years, quick dev. He's got all this fucked up stuff. I'm gonna have to pull up my own Xbox here.
Yeah, he's 32 years old. Was that 86 speed?
Why you want? It's speed's 84. He's good. He's good. I was starting him, I think, to start the season, but I may have switched.
He's an old man.
Yeah, he's old. Let me bring up my my Xbox. I'm gonna see. I don't even know. I say how good am I? I don't even know if Chung starts. Yeah, he don't even start. I got Gilchrist and Harmon are both starting.
Gilchrist, huh?
Yeah. I was in a bidding war with Trevor for no reason over the offseason, and actually he stuck me with the fucking with Gilchrist, and now he starts on my team. He needed him, so I just whatever. Yeah, he let me get the fucking bid. It was a free agency. I have like $500 million in cap room. Let me see. I'll pull up. Let me pull up my safeties here. The dudes that do start. So I got Gilchrist that starts here. He's 30. Just an 81. You know, I mean, nothing special about my roster. Speed is 88. Excel 88 though, so that's not bad. And then who's the other bum? Oh, Harmon here. He's 28. Tried to draft some safeties, and it's rough, dude. 88, 89 Excel, 84 zone, blah, 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 blah. Yo, try to get a safety in the draft last year. Really need one for next season. I'm going to have to sign some. I didn't have a first-round pick. My second-round pick was... That's a good question. What was my second-round pick? Probably, I think my second-round pick was this kid right here, who was drafted in the second round. Yeah, this dude right here. Middle linebacker, 22, 74 hour, and he has a few picks for me, right? I think he has the most with 6, 79 speed, dude.
Ew, what?
79 speed, my middle linebacker, bro.
And the worst draft goes to?
Doesn't even have quick dev. This pick kind of sucked. The only thing I can say that's good about this kid is he is a scheme fit. So that was like my whole thing in my draft, is that I just refused to draft people that weren't my scheme fit. So I forget what are the events? You get like a whole bunch more XP, you know.
Okay.
So you get like all this XP, and I was hoping that basically, let this kid get some fucking XP for like 2 seasons, and maybe he'll like be good in a couple years. You know, that's it. That's only my.
I don't think you can fix 79 speed, dude.
Well, you know what? It's weird because you can't control what goes on with the spending of the points, and I was hoping that he would just get like a speed point here or there, occasionally.
Yeah.
And if he just would get like a couple speed points, like get him up to like 82 or something like that. Did he even have high Excel? Tell me he had high Excel. Is the Excel bad too? No, the Excel's bad too. See, this kid, like I say, I need a linebacker. And if anybody has a linebacker,
Vaughn,
who has 88 speed or 88 Excel, like I'll send you a second round pick or something. I need a linebacker. God, I
got you, dude. I got Jamie Collins or Kirksey.
Let me go fucking hit up this bitch. I'm trying. I don't want to trade for like old ass bros though. I want to get like some younger dudes. Oh, by the way, I am also like a scheme fit weirdo, so I want him to be. Collins is 29, and who's the other bum you want to get rid of?
Kirksey, I forget his first name.
Christian, 27. Yeah,
Too old.
Not really even old, but his speed's fucking 86. Excel's 89. That's worth looking at, I guess. We gotta get in chat here. Just traded Allen Robinson. T.Y. Hilton 5 PPR. Hold on. We had a fantasy football question. Allen Robinson and Alex Collins for T.Y. Hilton in a .5 PPR league. What's the deal there?
Where are you seeing that question on Twitch?
Right on Twitch, yeah. 2 for 1's never terrible. Or 1.
Who wrote that?
Our buddy BJ Ape. I don't know if he was a follower or not, but was T.Y. Hilton that good? I mean, whatever. Does anybody even care about T.Y. Hilton? I'm just checking out all day Madden for 2 seconds. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we're back. What we just talked about. Some roster shit. So I'm on a campaign to be the nastiest lurker in Dev Nation right now. If you throw the football at me, I will get my hands on it. I've been swerving everywhere. I'm dangerous. I'm fucking dangerous. So I'm gonna need to have my lurk on when I play Max and Trevor. Although Trevor doesn't really throw the ball.
Let me see the standings real fast. What is your record?
I think I'm 6-3.
Oh shit! You're definitely turning around.
6-3 would have lost. I lost to Philly and I lost to Dallas.
Jesus.
Lost to Dallas. How'd I lose to Dallas? Oh, he blocked a field goal on me. And then what else did I have?
Here's the thing though. If I play hours that I'm not used to, I will not play my game. I'll just be bullshitting. I'll get pissed off a lot early in the game that I want to, and I'll start throwing wild passes. But if you get me during the day, like on Saturday, like I'll actually put my time, like I'll actually play a lot more strategic. That's my problem. Not every game I'm not doing that though.
I mean, that's the thing is like you really can't lose your composure. Who the fuck's my third loss to? Dallas, Philly. I can't remember the other one. Oh, Al. Oh, the thumping by Al. Yeah, I've gotten thumped by Al. It wasn't even a thumping. It was 18-21 with like 2 minutes ago. I could have won fucking tied the game, and I just bitched out. I'm 6-1 in my conference. 2 losses to the NFC East.
That's all right. If you're gonna lose anybody, that's who you want to lose to.
Christ Almighty. But I mean, you got Al and Max. Like, right, dude. Max 8-1. He was up there. He's Max and Al still king of the conference right now, and Frito 7-2. So Frito's going to be able to make a playoff run. Jacksonville is 6-3. Then they do have a good roster. So I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a couple good teams. Shane trying to fight back. Shane's been quiet since the trade debacle. He's been pretty wound up, and Trevor had a couple. Trevor's.
Oh yeah, how did he take that? Was he pissed?
I'm not sure. Piss is the word. He hasn't really spoken to anybody in the committee since. He's been. So
Shane's more of the guy that goes by, I'd say, his logic is going by the fair trades, and I don't know. Something happened.
He played a game this morning versus Frito, and I know Frito wanted to win, and there was no chance. For Shane's, I called it. I said Shane is going to fuck Frito up, and that's exactly what happened. But oh, we got Sean's online. Here we go. Sean won 10 games last year. No, Philly's no slouch. They have a bad start. They get a pretty big jump start beating me. Shot in the arm. And the NFC East it's going to be wild. Wild.
You gotta get ready.
I have covered not much ground here. It is 3:15, and we're going to be... Mom and Dad are going to be bouncing out for like happy hour here for a minute. So,
All right, I'm stalling you. I have to take a shower and get ready as well, so I'll join the next one.
All right. Billig's out. I have no idea why Billig had a fucking... Oh. I know why I think Billig had a... I think I know why Billig had a... Echo. I think I'm, yeah. Ripley. What do we got here? KG, is KG still on? Okay, so that's on me for the echo, blah, 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 blah. What was I going to say? Well, I guess we need to run down what the divisions, or we've gone over the fucking trade debacle. We got how many people? 7 dudes on. It's 3:15. Shane beats the Broncos are 7-2. Broncos still in good shape in their division. Steelers trying to mount a wild card comeback. I don't know if the Steelers beat the Bills, but that could be a big game for them if they did. And all bets are off. I mean, whatever. I'm 6-3 right now, but I could play Max and Trevor. Absolutely cannot lose 2 games to either of those guys. Have to split them at least, and I expect to win those games if I can just keep balling and keep playing and not get rusty here. What do I see? Pittsburgh. Did Pittsburgh play Buffalo this season? Fucking daddy leagues, dude. Pittsburgh. They did beat Buffalo, so that's going to be... Depends what goes on here at the wild card at the end of the season. I beat Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh beat Buffalo. Ooh, things are a little goofy there. So me, Shane, and Trevor will most likely be fighting for the playoff spots. One of us will be out in the cold. God knows which one of us it'll be. Okay, so big win for Shane versus Frito, and then JJ's kind of 4-5, clawing his way back. The Saints lose to the Falcons. Big win there for Rev, kind of clawing his way back. We should go look at that division. I know that Frizza is up 7-2 there, or 7-2 he is. So say he's kind of a big gun down in the NFC. Jags getting more dubs. Trevor kind of doing his thing. Chicago had a great game versus the Giants today. Got that win. Perry's a monster in the NFC. And then the Eagles are railing off a couple of victories. They are right back in the thick of things. And like I say, who knows what can go on. They have, I think, the number 1 defense in the league. This, like I say, it's a tough offensive line to play because they can just push you around, and then the defense is some weird shit going on there. Me and Brendo have a big game last night. We were both kind of on need a W, and I get one, and Brendo goes to 5-4. It's a kind of a big loss to him. Big win for me. It was a good game. What highlights include Watson? I threw a pick first time in a few games, and then oh no, I threw one versus Philly too. Never mind, my streak is over of turnovers. But a user alert, Brendo a couple times real good. Once down a couple times in the goal line there, and I end up winning this game. And I'm like I say, Deshaun Watson is a monster. He's just, like I say, able to make some big throws and move the football enough. And I'm just, like I say, it's Watson and my defense just getting it done. I can't run the ball for shit. I got my star halfback that's sitting out on the sidelines. And then Dallas loses a shocker. He could have been, what, 5-4. He goes to 5-5. Bugs, what's up? I don't know if you're out there listening, but take a fucking lap. And then Jake gets himself back in the driver's seat here with the beatdown of the Rams. And man, it doesn't look good a lot of times when Jake plays Shrewsky. We're still waiting on a couple games here. I don't have all the details of the advance. I'm sorry. We'll keep you updated on the announcements, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Division wise, standings, divisions. What do we got? Yeah, Max is ahead. I'm up a game on Trevor. No big deal. Trevor beats me next week. We're automatically flip flopped, and he's essentially ahead of me there. So a lot of football to go between me and Buffalo. Anyway, I think Miami's probably going to be okay, unless Max goes 0-4 versus me and Trevor. It's possible. I've been there. Yep. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you don't get on here and fucking... It's tough, man. Even if you get in the lab is not even like a real game, because it's still like the online, the timing, everything's a little bit quirky. So, if you're not playing online, which I'd never do except right for these games, it can definitely fuck you up. So hopefully he can get back out in the field and make some noise. Say the NFC East is going to be it's going to be a great division, and probably the rest of the Madden 19. What do we got here? Tom lost to me, so he's a little bit more in the hole, but it's possible that he could also make some noise. You never know. AFC West, Frito in the driver's seat, and then the Raiders Chiefs still trying to claw their way back. Bugs has still got his whole division twice. Okay, yeah, so once the division games go, it doesn't really mean that much until that. Al is up, and he beat Shane once, so he looks like to be comfortably ahead there. We'll have to see. Maybe Shane can even the score. Brando hurting after the loss, and Shane again, maybe got a couple sims there, blah, 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 blah. But he's, we've seen the Super Bowl hangover, right? Guys come off Super Bowl, and they miss the playoffs. We'll have to monitor Shane. AFC South, the Colts are 4-4, trying to claw their way back. The Texans are 1-8. Titans are 2-7. You never know, but Jacksonville looks to be okay. Again, we'll have to check the divisional games, see what Levi can do. A KG Fan 3, don't have no idea if he can muster up a few wins the rest of the season. Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, right there. Even the Washington's not out of it, 2-7. But like I said, the divisional matchups between these guys, anytime you see Billy, Sean, or Bugs in a game, you probably have to tune in, because it's going to be a close, contested affair, and definitely worth watching. The West is also close, but when Jake plays the Rams, it doesn't look good. The Cardinals, it never looks good, and then the Niners, who don't give up any yardage and probably play slow as fuck, are 4-4. This is close. We'll have to see if anybody can grab a dub versus Jake, but if he's playing his games, sometimes that seems to be difficult. Ooh. Big game there for, do I have any fucking bits? 3060. I need to watch some bits. By the way, we're trying to get to this bit goal, our giveaways here. And I'll just take 2 seconds to troll, or we're not quite to the 20k bit goal, but if we get there, I give away an NFL jersey, and then I'm going to give away one more after the next 20 goal, and then I'm going to give away an Xbox One X. So if you're out there and you've never subbed or you've never watched any ads, I mean, I'm watching a couple ads occasionally. I'm real busy. Plus, I mean, I want to help myself out and help you guys out get to that goal, but whatever. I'll even chip in the last fucking 1,000 bits too. So we'll just get to 1,900 bits, and I'll chip in the last $10 or whatever. Yeah, I'll get on a computer and just watch some ads in the morning, and that you can rack up a fair amount of bits throughout the month. Use them in chat. Let's get this fucking going. I don't know if people sub or whatever, but yo, get online. It's like $5 a month to sub. It costs a bunch of money to run all this crap. Like I say, I do it, you know, just for shits and giggles. I mean, so like I say, support your local Twitch streamer. I work real hard. Just rebuilt the whole stream a couple weekends ago. I spent an enormous amount of time just sun up, sundown, coding this crap. But we're back up and running. We got picture-in-picture technology. We have booth picture-in-picture. It's pretty fancy crap. So, like I say, give me a shout out. Drop a couple bucks. Send in a donation. I'd love fucking $25. Like I say, we just bought a bunch. We needed to buy a bunch of new hardware. Again, all comes out of the Welcome to the Show Inc. Whatever pocket. So, like I say, we'd appreciate donations, bits, subs. From anybody in the league who watches the channel, because they say it costs a lot of. I mean, this is run by an Xbox and 4 computers, so even the electric bill here is high, and it is no joke. So, like I say, get after me. We also give away $50 for the top 3 bit leaders anyway. So I mean, there's no reason not to come on and support the channel. All right, the North, the Bears 8-1. I mean, I mean, Perry is playing well, and this division is kind of not stellar. The Packers are going to have to win a bunch of games to get in the wild card because, you know, the South over here, we got Rev, Omar, Moran now is the Bucks, and then you got Frizza over here, so it's going to be tough for Qual to make those playoffs with say, the Falcons and Panthers. Again, we'll have to see what Omar does. We'll have to see we have to monitor this division. Frizza is ahead, but he just lost to Omar, so that kind of brings him back to earth. And again, a lot of drama to play. A lot of probably division games to go. Rev there at 5-4. Got to keep your eye on the Falcons. I'll tell you what, Rev is 5-4, and I know he plays good D, and I think he even has good offensive stats. But man, I watch some of these plays and these throws that he makes. I mean, the ball's in the traffic constantly. I wonder how many interceptions he has. Probably not that much. 18. I mean, I don't think Rev even reads the defense at all when he plays. I don't know what he's actually looking at, but he just throws the ball. I don't see anybody throw the ball more into like a cover 3 safety than Rev. Then again, he'll play me, and he would never do such a thing. But I see him in like kind of game in, game out, just, I don't know what he does. Takes like fucking time off, just blacks out, and doesn't care. But some of the tosses from Rev, they're so wild. I can't even handle it. That's my thought on Atlanta, bitches. I haven't seen Omar play this year. I don't know what he's doing, and I don't know what Frizz is up to. But he has his whole little. He's got a couple Super Bowls under his belt, so you gotta respect the Madden. He's in like the top 10 in all these categories. Gives up no rushing yards. He probably plays cover 4 on a repeat. Cover 4 is a pretty good D versus Madden. But only giving up that many passing yards too. We'll have to see. 16 points a game he gives up, and then again throwing the ball well, and then he runs it well too. Something that I don't do it. I don't run the ball, and that's just the way I want to play. Maybe in season like 5, I'll start playing like a normal person, but I just want to play like a arcade Madden player and just throw the rock. So it is what it is. Okay, it is November 10th. Dev Nation Live here. Week 10, we're wrapping it up. Dev Nation Live Radio. I'm about to be done, and like I say, well, I don't know if there's any action going on or if we're in advance. Keep your eye up. Join our Discord if you are playing the at-home game there. For those of you who are on the stream and don't know where to find all our crap, Discord is the best place to. It's kind of our main stop shop, and then our website is on Daddy Leagues with all our stats here. You can find that crap. It's pretty cool. You can review all our announcements. This is what I'm looking at right now, our Daddy Leagues website. This has all our matchups. and stuff like that. So it's I say our data is pretty nice. Players of the week, the playoff races and all that shit. Game of the week. Pitt, Duffs, Denver. I'm Dr. Ice Punch. I'm the New England owner. I was feeling real good about myself a couple weeks ago, but I lost to Philly, and took that hard. I battled in a pretty baller game last night versus the Bengals. Got that dub, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself today. I don't know who's next, but I'm going to need another good performance. I need more dubs. I got to get to like 10, 11 wins somehow. The user alert game has been tremendous, and I don't know who is next, but it is going to be Max. I would love to Steel Club the Dolphins, and I got the Bills after that. So back-to-back, pretty big games for me. I need a dub out of one of those. If I can get two, man, I'll be riding high, and I will be fairly confident going into the end of the season, and I would love for that to happen. I don't know if I'm quite ready to be at that. Listen, I think I can fucking make some noise level yet, but I'm feeling better than last year, so that's a positive. All right, motherfuckers, we're done here. Out. Welcome to the fucking show. Thanks for joining in. It's a long weekend. I might hit this shit up again on Monday on the holiday, which is nice, and their stream is nice and stable. It's been fully upgraded, so no complaints here. Again, hit me up on Discord and shit after. Throw out some bits and stuff, blah, 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 blah. Everybody have a fucking good rest of the weekend. And again, stay tuned on the advance or in our announcement channel there. So with that, we are fucking out here. It is over. Welcome to the fucking show.